What's goody? Hey man, so the NBA trade deadline is just a couple hours away, man, and literally so much is happening with the NBA trade deadline right now. Um Trades are going crazy and every single thing like that, bro. And like it literally seems like every single team is doing at least some type of small thing right now. Well, not every single team. I'm lying, but it seems like there are a lot of teams that are doing some small things right now. There have been some good moves made. There have been some bad moves made. I want to be here to talk about all of them, or if not all of them, then for the like as many of them as I can. There was two kind of bigger ones, and then there were some smaller ones that happened today, and everything like that. Things are going on with the Jimmy Butler situation. There was reports that like there's going to be a trade between the Warriors, Suns, and Heat that would send. I think it was Beal to the Heat, and it was Butler to the Suns, and then I don't even know who the Warriors were going to get, so that was confusing. I don't remember exactly what that thing was like, but I remember it was just like it was insane seeing that. So we don't know what's going on with that situation. But the first trade that I want to talk about is. Low-key, I might just go ahead and show y'all these trades, man. But the first trade that I want to talk about is this one right here. Dallas sending Quentin Grimes and Philly's 2025 second-round pick back to the 76ers for Caleb Martin. Pure hoops, bad trade because Quentin Grimes has been hooping for the Dallas Mavericks this season, especially with all the injuries they've had. Caleb Martin hasn't been great. He's injured, like literally right now, I believe. He might have played in the last game or the game. I think they played tonight, so he might be playing. I'm not sure. Well, obviously he's not going to play for him tonight now, but I don't remember if he played in the last game or whatever. I think they played tonight. They might not. So I don't even know. But it's just like, if you ask me, Quentin Grimes has been having the better season. But I get why the Mavs did it financially. If they're trying to stick with that whole thing, like, oh yeah, a big reason we traded Luka was for finances, then this is kind of on brand because I believe Quentin Grimes is an expiring deal, and if he does have a player option, he's probably going to decline it and ask for more money based off of the amazing season that he's having right now. Depending on what that player option would look like, I'm not sure how much it is, but assuming that he's on the last year of his deal the way that I believe he is, then that would tell me that, and I believe I saw it in a Twitter comment down here, but if that is true, because I'm pretty sure it is, because I'm pretty sure I knew that going into it, but if that is true, I get it for the Mavs. They don't want to re-sign him. They don't want to pay him the money that it's going to take. They just got Max Christie, so they have some like reinforcements kind of in that position kind of ish role. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the trade or anything like that. I think Philly needs help. I think this is an upgrade for Philly. Philly needs to do a lot more than this, but Philly needs some help, and this is a minor upgrade, I guess. We'll see what they do with Quentin Grimes at the end of the season, but yeah, that's what's happening. Anything else down here that I'm missing? Yeah. February 2nd, we knew about that. All right, and then we go up to here, and this is another big one. This is the big one from tonight that I want to talk about. The Milwaukee Bucks have traded Chris Middleton and A.J. Johnson and a pick swap to the Washington Wizards for Kyle Kuzma, Patrick Baldwin Jr., and some second-round pick compensation of some sort. Let me just start off by saying the second apron. We've only had it for a few years now, but this in 10 or 15 years is either going to be a good thing or one of the worst things that Adam Silver ever did. And I'm leaning towards it's going to be one of the worst things that Adam Silver ever did because this is a move. The Bucks literally just downgraded a player just because this gets them below the second apron. I'm pretty sure this gets them below the second apron. Kyle Kuzma is not having a good season. Now, granted, Chris Middleton's hurt a lot. Chris Middleton's not having a great season, everything like that. Chris Middleton was coming off the bench for a portion of the season. The Bucks haven't been great and everything like that. So you could say, oh, well, even though this is a bit of a downgrade, or maybe you could argue this isn't even necessarily a downgrade because Kyle Kuzma's younger and healthier. And you could argue that even if this is a downgrade, it's okay because it gets them under the second apron, whatever you want to say. I just don't like that they have to do this. I do not like that the Bucks, a team that is already bad, and you could say, oh, well, they're already bad, they needed to change anyway. Sure, whatever, fine, I don't care. But my opinion is that this is a downgrade, and this is something that is going to make the Bucks not better than they already were. And I want to see if there's any comments in here talking about the second apron effects of this, because I believe that what Kyle Kuzma brings to this team has nothing to do with this stuff. It has everything to do with I believe he gets them below the second apron. And I don't see anyone talking about it. Maybe I'm tripping right now, but yeah, Bucks fleeced them. Like I just don't believe that. Saved Kuzma and saved. I just don't get it. I mean, I do believe that this helps them for the second apron. If it doesn't, then I get it even less. But I do believe that this actually does help them in some way, shape, or form. Oh, here it is. Yeah, to help Milwaukee. This is Bobby Marks, big NBA guy. If you're not following him on Twitter and you're like or somebody that wants to follow up with the NBA, you should be following him. That wants to keep up with the NBA, you should be following him. To help Milwaukee build out their roster now and in the future, Kyle Kuzma is reducing a portion of the trade bonus in his contract. The reduced trade bonus, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, so he's taking. It's not that him necessarily, but it's that they got him to agree to take less money or to reduce a portion of his trade bonus. Blah blah blah. So that allows them to remain below the second apron. That means literally, basically, the whole reason they did this was to remain below the second apron. I knew I had seen that somewhere. I just couldn't remember where I saw it. So yeah, it's just that I just don't like that a team with one of the top 3 players in the world has to just go out there and make things worse than they already are just because of the second apron. I just am not a fan of that, and I understand that maybe it's better, because maybe it's created all this parity, and it's better than when we knew the Warriors and the Cavs were going to show up every year. Well, according to the ratings, first of all, it's not. According to a whole lot of fans that were complaining during that time, this era is not better. So fans are never going to be happy. Let's be real. Like most fans, but I'm just saying, I'm not so sure that what we're doing now is better. I'm not so sure that making all these teams so much worse is really going to be better. That's all I'm saying. Jaden Springer, I don't really give a damn, to be real with you. Pelicans are trading Daniel Tice in draft compensation. So what this does is I believe it gets them, here it is up here, I bookmarked it. It gets them below the luxury tax. Yeah, so that's the whole thing. The whole point is that it gets them below the luxury tax. I don't really care about it too much. This is another one. Washington Wizards are trading Jonas Valanciunas to the Kings for Sidi Sissoko and 2 second-round picks. Now, Sidi Sissoko is a name that I hadn't heard before, but I'm pretty sure that I heard it in the last few days. I want to say he might have been a name that was attached to the Zach LaVine, De'Aaron Fox trade in some way. Like he might have gone from the Kings or something. From the Spurs or something to the Kings, because this isn't a name that I'm super familiar with, but I believe I just heard it the other day. So he definitely was just involved with the trade if I believe so. But for the Kings, it gets you a backup center. Jonas Valanciunas and Domantas Sabonis will probably never show the floor together. The defense wouldn't be great. I think they're a little bit too slow, a little bit too clunky. I don't think they'll show the floor together at all. And if they do, I don't think it'll be much. So I'm assuming this guy, you got him to play your backup center role, which is fine. The problem with this, to me, is that it doesn't address your biggest need, which to me is still point guard. I'm assuming you're going to have Malik Monk run the 1 because I don't think Zach LaVine is really that guy. I don't think his playmaking is at all up to par. In fact, I think he's a terrible playmaker, genuinely. He's a bucket getter. He's a guy that you want at the 2 guard. So it's sure, this helps your depth. This helps you get a backup big. This helps you get some reinforcements for some bonus, blah, 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 blah. You get another good player to add to your rotation, to add to your roster. It's always good to have a good player. But when it doesn't address your biggest and most glaring need, I just don't think it does much for you. And right now, I'm just kind of low on the Kings. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm really just kind of low on the Kings and everything they've been doing. That's pretty much the most of it. Let me go ahead and refresh. But that's pretty much most of what's been going on, bro. But yeah, there's so much. Chicago Bulls are, okay, wow. So I guess nobody's looking safe for them. But, Centel, man. Yeah. I'm just trying to make sure. Miles Puzelis, I saw that. Okay, so I'm just trying to. Maxi Kleber may not see the floor for the Lakers. They may trade him by Thursday. Yeah, I don't really care. So basically what I was just trying to do was just show y'all every single trade that's been going down tonight. There have been a lot. I'm sure there's going to be more tomorrow. My bad on not getting y'all the video yesterday. I've been getting y'all videos pretty consistently, so I'm not super mad at myself about it, but I should have at least gave y'all a heads up or something. But y'all did deserve a video, so I'm going to keep getting y'all some more consistently and everything like that. But yeah, man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Keep up with the trades. If you don't want to keep up with them yourself or you're finding it tough to keep up with them yourself, come to this channel. You're going to be getting another video like this tomorrow probably because I'm sure there's going to be more deals. So, yeah, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know if I missed any deals that y'all would have wanted me to talk about. And also let me know what you think about these deals or what other deals you think may be to come. All right? All right.